Welcome back, everybody. Some big old bug just decided to fly into my helmet. A little bit of hill country. What makes everything so dangerous in this area when it comes to heavy rain is there's a lot of clay, there's a lot of rock. As you can see, there's a ton of rock. So, and there's a lot of hills. So what happens is the water does not sink in. And I'm sorry, my brain. It was focusing on something else than actually talking. So what happens is when you have heavy rains, the water does not seep into the ground. It just does not. So then it runs off these hills and builds up speed, and that's how you get these flash floods. And where I live, we're in one of these flash flood, I don't want to say zones, but it's very common and very easy to have a flash flood. I hit that yellow line and the spider took off to the left. I was on the brake decent, and it said, oh, okay, we'll go this way. Yeah, super pretty. Yeah, so there's a section between San Antonio and Austin, and it goes out to the west here in hill country, and yeah, very prone to flash floods. My wife and I were driving. I don't know what we were in. I think I had my truck at the time. So I bought my truck in January. So very, not too far in the past, right? Not even a year ago. We were coming down 10, and we got in one of these rain bands. Oh, that's a lot of gravel. And you know, it's a divided highway, and in the median between the two, you know, westbound and eastbound lanes, there was probably 1.5 feet of water, and it was just racing down the hill. Like, when I say this stuff does not absorb into the ground, it does not. Like, I can run the sprinkler system in the morning, and what then penetrates into that clay, when I go to cut the grass that night, that clay is still holding all of that water. And you know, I'll walk across the driveway and I'll leave wet footprints. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen, you know, when it comes to how it absorbs and how it doesn't absorb, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So we're on 16, fly birdie fly, and heading toward Bandera. This section is about 30 miles long, and it's a decent little road to ride. Got some nice gravel here. And what happened was yesterday my wife looked at me and she's like, "You're going for a ride tomorrow?" It's like, okay. I'm like, "You have to work?" She's like, "Yup." So she is actually, this morning she woke up early. She is starting to train for her half marathon, the San Antonio half marathon, first one ever. It used to be the Rock and Roll, now it's the San Antonio. So she started training for that. So she went on base, I do believe, to try to run however many miles she was going to run today, anywhere between 3 and 12. My daughter says that she is made different, and that she is an amazing woman. And to start training for this half marathon, you know, I can't even fathom what her body goes through. You know, and it's not like we're 20 years old. We're not. There was a duck. There was just a lone duck ducking in the water. Looks like the leaves are starting to change, so I'll have to there's enough trees out here, but I don't think they're going to go pretty, because these usually don't in Ohio. They just go brown and then fall off. But yeah, there's enough trees here that we might get a little color. Oh, the jaguar out enjoying the twisty. Let's grab first gear definitely for this. Hard on the brake, down into first. Throw this big pig around. I should probably be in first. Hard on the gas. And yes, I do ride the brake and the gas all at the same. Ooh. Held off too late on that one. I don't know this road. On the gas and the brake. In second gear, where's the road go? Give me first gear. On the brake hard, real hard. Ooh. You got the signs telling you both directions. What are you supposed to do there? Came slow through that one. There we go. I'll slow down now. I like, oh, that's really pretty. Looking down the valley. I don't know. I like making sure I can still ride quick. You never know when this thing's going to get thrown into a toy hauler and sent to Tennessee. Really like to get my wife out to Tennessee to show her, you know, where I used to play. So it's weird, like at work everybody tries to get to know one another, right? So on Friday, my boss, it's called Fun Friday, you know, and it's a couple facts or a couple questions, you know, just so everybody gets to know you. And one is vacations, and it's weird how I've looked at vacations in the past, and my vacations were this. If I was going on vacation and the family was going, you know, the family vacation, it was always to St. Augustine. I think one year I did take, it was the ex-wife of my daughter. We went into Tennessee, and it was the lunar eclipse, which was really cool. My daughter really enjoyed that. But besides that, we would, you know, go to Florida. But if I needed to get away and people to understand how things were, my getaways were always in the mountains. You know, I don't care if it was West Virginia. It seemed like it was either West Virginia, Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee. I didn't spend a lot of time in Kentucky, and shame on me because I heard there are some really nice roads. You know, riding that kind of aggressively, it definitely tweaked my lower back. Crazy that just moving around on the Spider can tweak somebody like that. And then one of the health things that I've lived with for a long time is when I go for rides, it feels like my hips are trying to leave my body. It hurts really bad, super quick, like half hour, 45 minutes into a ride. I can be hurting to the point where I have to get off the Spider. I have to. There's just no way I could continue. But I received 2 injections down beside the spine into my pelvis, and you know, I think those 2 injections actually helped. I've been out on the Spider. I'm over half a tank of gas used, and the only time I got off this Spider was to pull the phone out and get different photos and video of the flood there. So yeah, I'm glad that I went back with these injections. I think I'm going to schedule one more this year, and it's going to be in my L4, L5 area to see if that's going to help with the weakness I experience. Hey, buddy, what's going on? What's going on? Just riding here too. Everything is to be better, stronger. And then they diagnosed me with something else. I forget the name of it, but it's just where the muscle runs over the hip joint. Bursitis? I don't know. Something like that. My wife's like, because she might be hitting the button and leaving the military in the next, I don't know, it could be a handful of months to, 1, 2, 3 years, I think is, we're not planned out past 3 years with her being in the military. And when they separate from the military, they go in, and any of the health issues that's been brought on via old age or the job, right? Military is definitely not an easy job. It's a sacrifice these people put their bodies through. But she goes in and then they start, marking down all of these issues, and then they apply for disability, so they can get, their retirement plus a disability, depending on, what you've gone through. And she's like, too bad you can't go through that, because it would definitely be 100%. But we're just joking, having a good time, So while she's at home working, because she had to run and then she's going to work, I'm going for a ride. And I'm glad I did 16, to be honest with you. Look how gorgeous this is. Got a little sleepy creek, and I do believe this one actually has water, and it is like clear. Oh, crap, nope. No water in that one. And then really quick, back to Kerrvile and the flash flood. I don't think I've ever experienced in my life where there was a natural disaster that I've seen, right? Tornado, hurricane, or even the aftermath. I think there was a hurricane that came through Florida, but it was many months later, and you could tell that a big storm came through there, but it was pretty much cleaned up. Here, it's still very fresh. It's a couple months out now, right? And you can't get down to the river in a lot of those areas. They have it fenced off still, which I don't quite understand. Maybe safety reasons. There we go, there's some water. I dig it. There we go, Hill Country, USA. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. I keep joking with my wife that we're going to get a ranch, and that would be it would be cool if I could get a little compound. We'll call it the Halley compound. Or DNS compound. Have a cow spot and pig bacon. Have some hay-hays. But yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have some piece of land out here in Hill Country. $21.07. I'm gonna have to look that up on the old map. $21.07. 107 goes. It's a decent looking road. More flood stuff. And then one thing, and then I'll let everybody go. I keep coming out on these rides that are hours and hours long, and I don't bring any water. I don't bring any Gatorade. I don't bring anything to hydrate. So I need to do that. Now that the weather's changing, like it's only 88 degrees right now, it feels decent. But I need to make sure I'm taking care of myself. I need to find a cool jacket that you plug in, like my heated jacket, to keep my body cool. Some of the medicines I'm on, I don't react good with heat, which is silly because South Texas, it's hot. So yeah, I need to find a way to stay a little cooler in the summer months. That way I can still ride as much as I would like. If I can hit 6,000 miles this year, you know, I might shoot for 8. The beautiful Debbie has told me that she would like to get out more into West Texas or wherever on the Spider. We're a few hours away from the Gulf too, so it'd be cool to pack up the old Spider and head out to the Gulf for a week or so. But yeah, it's really pretty out through here. Nice, beautiful piece of land. See? Can I have your house and your land? Thank you. I mean, I got a pickup truck, Texas edition. In Ohio, it'd be the Chrome edition. It gives me the better looking wheels. Yeah, you can see there's some color. It also gives me a G80 rear locker, so it's just not a Texas thing. It gives me things. So pretty. I could go sit down in that. And if you're anywhere else but Texas, like in Ohio, it would be the Chrome edition. It's just weird how they do things. What can I say? So on that, it sounds like I'm starting to ramble, so close that down. Nice square body. If you could, please give me a big thumbs up. Stay safe, everybody. I'll see you down the road. Thanks for listening to the Fat Man from New Braunfels, Texas.